you like to perform your own music in front of hundreds of people? Music is a worldwide phenomenon. It has been a tradition in many different cultures throughout history. People have been using music to express their thoughts and concerns about the world. Music is constantly changing and evolving. There are new and old genres that have been created by innovative musicians. Today's guest is a hip-hop artist who has been making music for many years. He has performed in many local shows and open mics. The Humanities Mass Communication Department at Norwell Community College presents The New Directors, the show that introduces you to television's future writers, directors, and personalities. And now, join your host Quinn Zimmer to meet our next new director, Mike Piro.
Thank you for joining us for today's edition of The New Directors. All of the people involved with this program are students in the television production course and are directing, switching, controlling audio, operating cameras, and acting as talent for the first time today. The guests you are about to meet are students who, when not on camera, are behind the scenes, working hard to bring this program to you with as few mistakes as possible. Each student will write and direct 4 different productions. This program will give them the chance to talk about themselves, the productions they are planning to give you, and give you the chance to watch their progress throughout the semester. Our guest today is a student who has been making his own music for years. We would like you to meet today's guest, Mike Piro.
Thank you.
I know you're very passionate about music. You've been making hip-hop music for a while now. You performed at local venues, and you also produce your own music. Explain to me why you have such a passion for music.
Well, Quinn, it's very easy. Ever since I was young, my dad just shoved music down my throat. He loved it. He used to play records for me. All that old music, Jimi Hendrix, The Doors, all that stuff from the 70s. And yeah, I didn't really, think it was such a life-changing thing, and it was so big. I kind of just thought it was, nothing. But when I grew up, I started to listen to a little hip-hop music. And then I started just rhyming, like just all of a sudden just freestyling and just opening up my mouth and, just rapping. I didn't know that I had this talent to do it. But the reason I do music is because it's an escape. Any problems I'm going through, whether they're little or big, it's an escape. I sit down, I write some lyrics, I make a beat, I play the keyboard, the drums, whatever. It's just an escape, and it's a form of expression. You can say what's on your mind. It gives you a voice. If you have concerns about the world and you want to let people know that something's wrong or something's right, music gives you that tool that you can actually let people know what you feel and what's going on. So in that sense, it actually helps you cope with life. Anything you're going through, it helps you cope with it and not think about it and get through it. And also a big reason for me about music is performing. As you can see right now in the video, that's me performing at one of the actual NCC open mics last semester. I think that was the first one I did. And just when you're up there, it's the best feeling in the world. It's a rush. It's a natural high. It's just you lose track of time and you don't really think. You try not to think about what you're going to say, and you try not to get nervous and this and that. You just try to let the music flow out, and whatever comes out comes out. A lot of the stuff I was doing here was actual freestyle. I actually didn't know what I was going to say. I was actually just freestyling it and talking about things that were going on or at the actual open mic. So yeah, man. And the last thing about why I love music is because it's a career choice. And I know it's hard to break it in the music industry to be really famous and on MTV and stuff, but there's some artists out there who you've never heard of, but they make money. They sell 100,000 records at $30 a pop. That's $300,000 right there. So hopefully I just want to make it my career choice, and I just love it. It's just a passion of mine.
Can you tell us why you decided to take the TV production course?
Well, I've always loved movies, and I loved watching them, and when I was younger I actually made some, the little low-budget movies with my friends and stuff. And I decided to take this class because I wanted to learn more about the production, shooting, and editing side of it. I knew what the final product was for movies, but I didn't know what went into it and what people had to do and the different jobs and all the work that actually goes into a movie. And I just thought it would be a good learning experience, considering that I want to be in the music business, because music videos are a big part of music. You know, it gives you a visual to your song, and it lets people know what you're trying to communicate. So I figured if I had a background in TV production, then I'd be able to maybe shoot my own videos and, you know, do stuff like that. So I just basically just wanted to learn about the production side of it, you know.
What are some of the most useful things you've learned from this course?
Well, some of the most useful things I've learned in this course, well, the first thing I learned how to do was make a storyboard and plan out what you're going to shoot. Because you never want to go into creating anything, whether it's a song or video, anything, and not be prepared. You want to know what you're going to do, you want to know how it's going to be done, and you just want to have a grasp of what everything is going to be. You don't want to go in there unprepared. The second thing I learned how to do was with the sequence project, I learned how to set up a scene and actually shoot it. I learned how to place a person or an object in the actual perfect spot that it can be, so that the people know what we're talking about. Yeah, this is my TV production. This was my first project, the sequence. My friend Nelson helped me out with it. It was great, and I just learned how to shoot everything, and I actually learned a lot from this experience. It taught me a lot. It was the first project I did, and just, you know, helped me. And this project was the Guns and Hoses project. This wasn't about shooting. We didn't shoot this. We actually just edited this, added titles, and we added sound, music to it. It was good for editing. It taught me a lot about how to edit, make titles, and do everything like that. And the next project that is coming up is the Orange Project, and right there, that's my beautiful mother right there. I actually didn't have time to shoot this in the school, so I had to shoot it at my house, and I begged my mom to help me out with it, and she did. And, you know, it was cool. I was going to pick this as my best project, but I didn't think I put enough effort into it to where it was my best project, so I just, you know, I just tried my best, and it was tough at home because there was a couple things we had to do with the vending machine and stuff, so I had to use my fridge. It was just, you know, it was being innovative and trying to work with what you have. That was basically it. And the last project was the Fall Project. This was my favorite project. It actually taught me how to capture emotion in one shot, no words, no movement, no nothing. It taught me how to use converging lines and show lines of grace and lines of emotion. That's a line of grace right there. It's a C. And yeah, it was a great experience. I actually did it right outside my house. It was a great experience. Best video.
Waiting for the...
Yeah. There we go. The best video.
And now can you tell us about your best project?
Yes, Quinn, I definitely can. My best project was definitely the Fall Foliage Project. I shot it right outside my house. I was going to go to a park, but I figured, I looked out on my window, I said, wow, this is just beautiful. In a little bit, we're going to see a clip of my best video, which was the Fall Project. I named that one Stanford Autumn. I wanted to give it a nice title and a nice little, nice sounding name to it. Yeah, and this one, I knew it was my best project because it was the last one I shot. It was the one where I had the most knowledge from making mistakes and doing things right, and I knew what I had to do, I knew what I shouldn't do from doing it before and making mistakes on other projects. I also took the most time shooting this one. I focused and I really tried to get the best shots that I could without, you know, trying to take too long or trying to rush it along. I wanted to just take the time to make it right. And yeah, I loved how you could just look at one shot in nature and you can see, you know, just the beauty in nature through one shot. Just nothing moving, no people, no noise, no nothing. Just a tree or a bush, whatever was there. It was just a great experience, and I just had a lot of fun doing it. You know, with the framing and the lines of grace and the emotional lines. It was very fun.
Now, what would you like to do next?
Well, after taking the TV production course, I think I'm going to take what I learned in here and I'm going to use it to maybe make my own music videos and have little movies in those videos and try to tell a story through my songs, because that's what I try to do through my songs. I have concepts and I try to tell a story through those. And so besides making music videos for myself, I also wanted to write, direct, and star in my own film one day, my own independent film. Get some money together, get a little crew going on, and just because I've actually been writing ideas and sort of scripts down for a couple years now, but never did anything about it. So I figure after taking this course, it's going to give me the tools and the knowledge that I need to actually make a movie one day and star in it. So yeah, that's definitely what I would like to do next.
Today we got to meet someone who shared with us his passion for music and love of performing. We would like to thank Mike Piro for joining us today.
Thank you, Quinn.
We hope you enjoyed meeting some of television's future directors, and we hope you will continue to join us for each week to watch our progress. Thank you and good day.
This has been The New Director, directed by Serena Brown. I am your host, Monet Stringfellow. The New Directors is a Norwalk Community College student production.